Yeah. They don't have their precious little exclusives to themselves anymore. You know why? You know why that's not such a bad thing though? You know, you really want to know. You really want to know why that's not such a bad thing anymore? Because you guys can't brag and throw it in someone else's face without a counterattack. It's okay that you can brag, but now you don't really have all the leverage because now you don't even have your own games to yourself. You get what I'm saying? Sony is giving away they're giving away all of your exclusive games because they know the value. They know those exclusives is what all of the fans wanted over there on PC. They know that's an extra cash grab. They don't. Do you think they care about scheming and grinding, doing these little backdoor scheming deals to win business all of these years that went by? Right. Let's just say all of these years that went by. Right. I'm talking about all of these years that went by. We had so many years and years and years and years went by to the point that everyone forgot how greedy and grimy Sony was. Oh, that's just Sony being Sony. Oh, they locked down another game. That's just Sony being Sony. Greedy and grimy. These Decepticons have brainwashed the whole gaming industry. I mean, everybody. There is nobody left that don't know now that Sony is greedy and grimy. Nobody. That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm talking about, come on now. We got so many people out here rooting for Sony PlayStation, but they got betrayed. Like, they're giving away all of their exclusives, right? They did all of that hard work to lock down Spider-Man, to lock down Wolverine, Final Fantasy, Resident Evils of the world. Do all these exclusive DLCs that they were locking down. Oh, it's only gonna be on PlayStation. They're dressing it all up. They're gift wrapping it to the people, and the people are just eating it up. They're buying it. Oh, we're always gonna have our own exclusives. Xbox would never be able to compete. Then Uncle Phil over there at Xbox say, "Hey, we got something in store for next year. We got those AAA bangers about to drop. Come on over here to the winning team." Because that ship is sinking over there. They're self-destructing. I told you guys when I first started, I said Sony is self-destructing and they don't know how to handle being second or third place in the market. They don't know how to handle it, bro. They can feel it coming. You know when somebody's catching up to you in a race, you're fast. You're smoking them at first, right? You're leaving them a mile ahead, and then slowly they just keep catching up and catching up. You're getting gas, you're giving out of gas, you're getting tired, and they just keep catching up until they pass you. And that's what's going on. They can feel them coming. They can feel them they can feel themselves getting ran down. They can feel those AAA bangers gaining on them. So why not just give up our AAA bangers before we get overtaken, and then we can say, hey, we gave PC all of our AAA bangers anyways. You didn't beat us. We gave them up for free. We just gave them up. That's pretty much they're waving the white flag. They surrender. SOS. They surrender. The ship is going down. They're self-destructing. Everybody's already coming over to Xbox Game Pass and PC and cloud gaming. That's the new wave here. That's the new wave. Everybody is already moving over, bro. I'm sorry, but they're self-destructing, bro. Right before our eyes. Week after week after week after week. Sony is in trouble. They're in trouble. They're either going bankrupt behind closed doors, or there's something that's happening to where they feel like they need all this cash grab and remakes. They're not even focusing on making banger AAA banger games anymore. They're gonna make this excuse, oh, it's gonna take 4 to 5 years to bring out another game. Do you really think your fan base is gonna wait 4 to 5 years to compete? 7 years before you're even gonna consider making a Call of Duty competitor? The generation is already gonna be over. Cause once that 2023 hits, what do you guys think gonna happen? What do you really think? What do you think Xbox and Uncle Phil and Bill over there are gonna be doing? dropping all those bangers on them like boulders. They can't take it. I'm sorry. They can't take it, bro. So we're just gonna give up all of our exclusives already, so we can already wave the white flag and say, hey, look, we know we screwed up. This is our way of giving back. We're gonna say, okay, we know they know what they did, so now they're surrendering. Too much pride to say I'm sorry. Too much pride to write a letter to the fan base and say, hey, look, we know we screwed you guys over for $5 billion. Here goes some more exclusives. The PC, they're coming to Game Pass. You know, we know it's something more. We know it's something more than why PlayStation is doing it. Why is Sony, those Decepticons at the top, why are they doing this to people? I'm on your side. I'm on the Sony fan side on this one. I'm not against them, but this is what's going on. People are switching over, bro, and this ain't gonna make it better. That's all I'm saying. You can choose. You can be free to choose to play wherever you would like to play, whether it's PS4, PS5, Xbox, Series X and S, or PC, cloud gaming, wherever you choose to play. But you already know the winning team is on the way. You already know they're running Sony down. They're running Sony down like a Ferrari and a Toyota Camry in a race. There's no way they're gonna win the battle. There's no way. They can already see it. You can see the panic. You can see all these news headlines. The media's coming out right now. You can already see it, man. Look, Sony is down bad right now. I'm sorry. You cannot defend them ripping people off for $5 billion. You're just gonna brush that under the rug too. Oh, you know what? They needed it to make games. They needed to make better games. They needed it for better quality production. To bring the studios together, to buy more studios on PS4. They were doing it on PS4, and now they're doing it on PS5. They're charging an extra $70 on top of the 30% that they were already getting. They were already getting that 30%. So you tell me if they haven't been the greediest, grimiest, scheming, shady, backdooring, anti-consumer company, gaming company in history. They won it. They won the award of the year. Like, there's nobody. Until something else comes out that tells me otherwise. Sony is the greediest and the grimiest Decepticons I ever seen in my life, and that's why I'm here to warn you guys. Come on over. It's okay, brother. It's okay, sister. Come on over to Xbox Game Pass. They're recruiting at a very high rate. They're recruiting at a very, very high rate right now. As a matter of fact, they're actually upgrading the Series S. That's right. The baby Xbox have more power than the PS5 right now. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. That's what happens. That's what happens when a company actually focuses on what their fans want. What the fans want. Let me repeat it. That's what happens when a company focuses on what the fans want and not their pockets. Not being greedy and anti-consumer. They're tearing their own fan base apart. You cannot tell me, because I'm a diehard PlayStation fan, PC and Xbox fan, so you cannot tell me this doesn't hurt the fan base. This doesn't hurt the Sony fan base, bro. You cannot tell me. You will not sit there and tell me I don't even know how to defend it. Even if I was a pony, I wouldn't know how to defend this, man. What are you gonna say, bro? What are you gonna say? Somebody can rip you off of $5 billion. You don't think that hurt? That would hurt a trillionaire pockets. And you're like, oh man, I need to give up $5 billion. Do you think these people don't have hardcore evidence to be having a class action lawsuit up against you and your peoples? And through the grapevine, I heard that the United States tried to do it, but it was thrown out. I guess they was trying to say they couldn't find more evidence because Sony have those, AAA lawyers as well. So you really can't. It's hard to go up against AAA everything, exclusives and lawyers. It's just hard to. I'm just being real. But like I said before, guys, all dark will come to light. And I've been saying this day one. You cannot trust Sony. They will backstab their own family. They will take from them. They will take food off of your table in a hot second because of their greed. They're demons. You know, these Decepticons don't care about their own self. Only thing they care about is their yacht clubs, their billion-dollar houses, their cars. They don't care about you. They won't even give you another Days Gone sequel. They won't even make more games. They won't even make. They're not even announcing making more AAA bangers. If they do, it may come next year, sometime in the middle of next year or the year after that. They're focusing on remakes. Do you know how many more remakes are on the way right now? To cut costs and cut budgets. They're recycling games. Year after year after year after year. Why do you want to play PS3 games, PS2 games on your PS5? You're not even. They're not even trying right now. They're not even trying to compete. They're giving away all of their jewels and their exclusives. I'm talking about, this is their gold mine. When have Sony ever gave away their exclusives at a high rate like this? Oh yeah, and I have some people saying, oh well, a lot of these games were already on PC. Really? Why could I'll bet Spider-Man wasn't always on. I'll bet the Insomniac Spider-Man wasn't always on there, was it? And I know that for a fact. They did everything in their power to keep that game locked down to only PlayStation. And they thought it was going to be a cute little idea until they ran into a problem. A Xbox Game Pass, Call of Duty, Activision, Blizzard deal. Like the Bethesda deal wasn't enough to bust their bubble. Oh yeah. Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it, my brothers and sisters? These Decepticons have really done it this time. And oh yeah, this is not the end. This chapter is finna go a long way here. This chapter here is finna continue a long time right here. Oh yeah, we're gonna run this topic in the ground here, because I'm gonna make sure that we run it in the ground so those Sony opponents will know to stop capping for Sony. They need to be shamed, bro. They need to be shamed. You don't do this to your own fan base, to your own Sony fans, Sony gamers, Sony diehards. The kids, bro, they're hurting the kids, gamers, the moms, the hard working moms and dad that pay taxes on hard working jobs. Like, bro, really? You mean to tell me they don't have any sympathy for those people? Yes, you do have some pretty, well-off, wealthy families out there, rich families out there, but that's only a small percentage. For the average gamer and consumer, they're average people, hard-working people, tax-paying people. Families have to put food on their table, spending $70 extra. Then you're taking an extra 30% for DLCs and digital distribution rights. Then you're doing blocking deals so the games don't come to other platforms. That's what we're doing here. Yes. A lot of people will argue, Xbox they're doing blocking. They're blocking stuff. Nintendo's blocking stuff. Sega was doing it back in the day too, stopping stuff from coming to PlayStation stopping stuff from coming to there back in the 90s too. Yeah, but they weren't doing it at this high of a rate. Okay, Sony is the mastermind of doing it. And if you need to go behind everyone else's back like this to a certain extent, you're the top dog of all dogs, okay, of blocking. You're acting like a lineman right now in the NFL. Okay. So it's just ridiculous to even compare the two. How many games have Xbox really blocked? Like 2 or 3 in the past 10 years? How many have Sony blocked? Like 90 to 100? They don't want nothing. They didn't want nothing. But the crazy thing is, guys, The Xbox fan base have stood strong for so many years. I'm talking about, I remember days, because I always had all of them. I always had a PlayStation, I always had an Xbox, and I always tried to gaming streets. Do you think this is a joke? Do they really take people hard-earned money as a joke? Because you're so high up. See, that's what happens when you put someone on such a high pedestal till you can't really talk to them. You can't say nothing to them. They're trillionaires. They're billionaires. Their fan base, the Sony ponies, the Sony fanboys are telling them that they can't do anything wrong. Just keep on giving us those AAA bangers every 4 to 5 years, and you can do whatever you want. They're selling their soul to Sony, man. That's crazy. Like, you don't have to bend over backwards for someone else that doesn't bend over backwards for you. It's like a relationship. You don't do the 20-80 rule. Like, look it up. You don't allow somebody to run over you 80%, and then they only give you 20. That doesn't add up, so it's off balance. It should be 50-50. You're giving 80, they're only giving 20%. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't make any sense to even do that, and then you have so many people that believe in Sony. Like, they're bringing out movies for the games. They're just completely ignoring their fan base. Completely ignoring them. They're like, oh well, we don't have enough to budget what you're asking us to budget, so we're just going to bring out a movie so we don't have to pay all the employees, all the gaming creators, the publishers, the developers. We don't have to pay all of those people. We could just bring out a movie, and that would be better. Maybe they would appreciate that, and they can shut up and go hide up under a rock or something. Like, we don't care about you. Blocking rights, blocking deals, buying up licenses to games, Spider-Man, Wolverine, doing all these backdoor deals. I heard somebody else keep saying, like, how are they doing all these backdoor deals? Like, how are they getting Marvel in the room? Are they threatening Marvel? Like, what? How are you the only person that can make an exclusive superhero game, but we can't get a Batman or over here on Xbox? We can't get a Superman game over here on Xbox. We can't get nothing. Not even on Game Pass. The gold mine right now, the juggernaut. Not even that. Nothing, bro. I'm talking about, like, it's ridiculous, and we have people out here defending this stuff. They're defending it. Well, as soon as you say that, here come the defenders. Just like the Marvel show. Oh, here come the defenders. Oh man, you got like a whole party of people ready to defend and say, oh, they ain't gonna switch over. I'll never leave Sony. They can stab me in my back all they want to. They can take all my money. They can do whatever they want to. They can gatekeep, charge me up, charge fees on everything. I don't care. I'm not leaving them. We're in this marriage together forever. We will go down like the Titanic before I leave Sony. You're gonna have that, but then you're gonna have those Sony fans that stop and think and say, man, before I keep dealing with this, man, I'd rather just switch over, bro. There's no way I can keep up. Look at all these bills piling up. I'm trying to be a gamer here. I have things to get off my mind. This is my out. This is my freedom. This helps me with my anxieties and all this other stuff, get away from the world. But every time, it feel like I gotta put up so much money to do that, and now that's hurting my pockets. Do I really want to make that decision to stay with the quality premium so-called console that makes the best AAA bangers, but they're going to PC and Xbox and Game Pass? But I'm gonna stick it out with Sony a little bit longer, hoping that they're gonna change for PlayStation Plus Premium. Or will they change for PlayStation Plus Premium? We'll have to see in the future. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm not going to count it out. But how long will it take for Sony to completely sink and go under and just self-destruct? That's why people are switching over, man. That's another reason. That's not the only reason. We do have people that actually love Xbox and Game Pass. And I'm not gonna knock them out. PS5 is a hot console. You know, I know I down those Decepticons, those Sony backstabbing company. I know I talk a lot of trash about them, but they do make some really good high quality stuff. They are talented. I will give them that. That's something that you cannot take away from PlayStation. They are very talented at what they do. That's why I salute PlayStation, and I got a problem with Sony, because I know if they can just come together, all this can go away overnight. But it won't, because you have your boss, you have your greedy boss always pushing the employees around and telling them what to do. Everybody got that bad, or if you haven't had a bad boss yet and you go to another job, you may experience that. But all of the people that can vouch for this, if you ever have a bad boss, that's what it feels like. It feels like PlayStation is the gold mine, the greatest thing ever since sliced bread. But then you look over at the boss and he's just like mean mugging you. Like, what are you doing? I want to charge more money. I want to charge $70. And you're talking about you want to go back to 60, 50 bucks. I want to charge that extra 30% for crossplay, for digital games, for DLC packs on the PlayStation Store. That we're overcharging tens of millions of people that they don't know about. Now you gotta ask yourself this: when somebody does that, can they really sleep at night? Knowing that, like, okay, if money doesn't make you care about your fan base, can Sony really sleep at night? Like, that is really grimy, bro. I just can't. Oh my goodness, man. Boy. This have been the craziest month or so in these gaming streets. It's just bad news after article, after bad media, after bad press. It just flooding in. I can't even keep up with all the stories that I'm hearing, bro. It's like, it's too many. And I can go on and on and on. This would be like a 5-hour video. You know what I'm saying? That's how crazy it have gotten. So I guess I'm gonna leave it right there, guys. So make sure you guys smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news in these gaming streets. And being that you guys stuck around to hear my rant, I will drop something special in the link below for the PC guys. Because I think a lot of people have been getting confused on how they really can get into PlayStation Plus Premium without actually having damn, I can't even say the word, without you having to purchase a PS5. Let me just say, without you have to purchase a PS5. Okay, there it goes. I got it. Oh my goodness. I'm getting tongue twisted up in here. You see, you guys got me all heated. All right. So, without you actually having to purchase a PS5, I will drop the link down below. So you guys, if you have a PC, you can go to this site and you can download PlayStation Plus Premium and get started today on PlayStation Plus Premium only on PC. Now, it may be coming to mobile apps soon, but I don't know. And if it does, I will keep you guys locked in. But I want the PC guys to stand up, because they are the only ones that can have Game Pass. And I will put that link there down below as well, so that you guys can have PlayStation and Xbox, and we can bring these communities together on cloud gaming, on PC Plus Premium and Xbox Game Pass, Ultimate, so that you guys can get your game on. And yes, the Ultimate does work with Xbox Game Pass. Ultimate does work with mobile, cloud gaming, TVs, tablets, consoles, and PCs. PlayStation Premium Plus only works with PlayStation and PC as of right now that I know of, and maybe Steam Deck. So look out for those links below if you have a PC, and peace. Love you guys.